Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5, folks. Today we have got the penultimate race of the season in Martinsville Short Track. 125 laps up for grabs, small purse. But we're going to still go out there. We need to try to get a top 15, otherwise we're going to fail our final incentive contract of the season. So let me get out there, put a car together, and see what we can do on the track. Well, that feels good. Car feels good. Everything feels fantastic. That's what I said. You heard me. We got to qualify. We're going to do well in this race as long as we don't wreck the car, honestly. Car feels amazing. Here we go. Qualifying lap now underway.
Concentrate. Give us all you got.
I really wish that stupid line wasn't there when I practice. It just messes me up. I know when to get back on the gas because of it. I mean, I should know anyway. Here we go. Perfect. I just don't think we're going to get that. Well, we might get, well, yeah, the 28, probably.
What's
Yeah.
that put you?
I was going to say, nary you mind. 11th place. I thought that I was going to have to run a 20.5 or something. We did a 25.87 in practice, but here's the other thing. We're up in a spot where we're not going to have to worry about traffic. Again, as long as we can keep the car clean. Little bump, little grind. It's no big deal. As, it's been said before, we're starting in 10th. That means someone screwed up. We got 125 laps here, and it starts with Cole Custer looking a bit slow today. Casey Kane also didn't have a good practice session. Sam Mayer says tires matter more than qualifying position, and he goes to the back.
We're going green. Be ready here. Green flag.
Green,
flag.
green,
Got a car coming inside now.
green. I said that while I was
Got
shifting,
one down low now.
because that was fun for me. And let's see if we can do some work on the outside, as we'll see Alfredo pass. And we should be in 9th pretty quick here. Yeah, I was going to say, living on the outside isn't exactly where I want to be, but it's where we are right now, and we'll just deal with it. Maybe I could roll the corner a little better up here. I know I've done it before. I can go into it farther and try to hold on to it. Did not do that successfully, so we're going to go ahead and drop down in front of Hemrick and roll into the corner and work the car. A lot of laps here, and we don't even know where we're about to settle in, as everyone is pretty... Wow, we didn't do well there. I was going to say, as everyone is pretty well in their spot right now, but Hemrick's going to get that inside position as we get around Gray Galding. We're going to go pretty hard into the turn on Justin Haley. Looking at you in front of Justin Haley there, Tommy Joe Martins. We're coming for you, guy. That's the overall goal. I don't have to get down on the gas or on the brake as hard as I thought. We'll ride it farther around the turn and see if carrying more speed. Whoa, little contact there. He got in way slow, and that didn't work out for us at all. I was going to say, see if we can roll the corner a little bit better and get around Justin Haley, but
that was a better lap.
We are not running nearly what we were before in practice. We're about 3/10 off, and contact from Gray Galding due to Jeffrey Earnhardt taking that inside spot, and we're going to get in behind Jeffrey. Give him a little bump to let him know we didn't appreciate him putting Galding up into us. He'll go high, and we'll jump to his inside. Much better equipment in that 45 Alpha Prime machine, as he will obviously show that in the speed he has out of the corner.
Got one peeking outside.
Whoa, heavy on the brakes. We got our buddy Ryan Ellis, another Alpha Prime driver right behind us. He's still Alpha Prime in 2024. Although Jeffrey Earnhardt is not a part of Alpha Prime anymore. Brennan Poole took his spot. Brennan Poole is doing quite well, in my opinion.
Stay on the bottom.
We're dropping. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's all right. I'm not worried about dropping some spots right now because really there's just so little separation. We just got to kind of look for our spots. That was a dumb move by me, and I went hard into Galding. That's going to put some yellow on the bumper. Doesn't matter, though, because this is a short track, so not really an aero problem. Is that Alfredo that's driven all the way up to the front and is driving away from everyone? Holy crap, it is. He was back here with us. He qualified in 10th place. 10th place, folks. That's crazy. Caution flies. Don't see anybody spun, and don't see anybody pitting. So I don't know. We're staying out. No reason to go in at this point. We have so many laps in the tank, and our tire wear is nominal at best. So
Be ready here.
I don't think it'd be much of a benefit.
Hammer down. Inside.
Yeah, we're at 97% on the tires, 56 laps to go.
Hold your line.
We've got
one
plenty of
inside.
time. Although this did pack us all back
Inside.
up, we have an opportunity here to do some work, but we're on the outside, and that is not fantastic. As we have learned early on here, outside isn't
Careful.
helping us very much. We're able to get on it earlier because we have a better setup for the turning, but we don't have as good of a quality car in the engine department, so we can't do what we want, and a huge checkup is going to run us right into the back of Galding again, and I hope we're not ruining that relationship there.
Hold your line. Stay high.
Because the last thing we need is to get a second rival. We know Brennan Poole, he is a little annoyed with us right now. And of course, Max Cost is a rival, so
Still there. Inside.
hoping tempers cool a little bit in the offseason, but I don't think they will. We're battling it out right now with Josh Berry for 15th as I choose to go to
Hold
the
your line,
outside.
stay high.
I was really hoping I could roll that better, and I just couldn't. It just wasn't there.
Still there.
See if I can do anything else over here. No.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Nope, I could not.
Inside.
Can I do this?
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Give me more and then shift? I don't know. It might help. No, probably not.
Still
It
there.
might.
Inside.
Might help me turn too. Wow, we've got some cars that are making some aggressive moves on the inside as Sheldon Creed gets up on the inside of Justin Haley. And we continue to do what we can to try to get around everyone. I've started shifting now. We'll see how this goes.
Stay high. Stay high.
It's not really doing anything extra for me if I'm being completely honest, so never mind.
Got a car low now.
It really isn't at all. As a matter of fact, we're getting more speed off just staying in fourth. I just checked.
Careful. Still there.
Would love to be able to just get back on it. We have been stuck on the outside. And I guess I could just break it and get on the inside, but as I can see, we're about to lap Lance Norick
You got room. You're clear
as we
there.
dip down
Got
in
one up top.
front of Brendan Poole that
3
time.
wide now. All clear.
3 wide
Hold
as
your
we
line,
will
got
get to
one inside.
14th. Brendan Poole right behind us now. Still doesn't hate us, so that's a good thing.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
Sheldon Creed almost has a second on us at this point. We're going to have to try to close that by doing some good racing. We're not doing great racing right now.
Got a car low now.
Brendan Poole gets on our inside, gonna take that position with ease. I don't really have much for anybody right now, and I'm shocked because the car feels fantastic. But we drop back to 15th in a hurry, and we have not been able to really recover from it. And I just don't know why. We're driving super slow, too, and I don't know why that's happening. 21-2? That's part of the problem. And part of my issue now is that I'm kind of just stuck behind Poole. I go to the outside, I'm not going to get around him.
Keep getting better.
Yeah, they're saying that's my best lap, but I was consistently running 20.6s. So
You're clear.
even to the 20.5s. See if I can scooch it in here without, well, I'm hoping I
Car on
don't.
the outside now.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll take the spot. Can I catch Sheldon Creed, Ryan Truex, and others?
Left there. Good job. Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
Maybe. Maybe. We got a nice run off there. Little curb action. We're all right, though.
Inside.
We had control.
Clear low, bud.
Greg Galding looking for an opening behind us, and we just shut the door. We're going to live on this inside. No, we're not. We're going to go high, and then we're going to get on it and hope that we get a really good run off.
Looking inside now.
We did not. That sucked. We've caught up to everyone, but so is everyone behind us. Well, not everyone, but the two cars we were battling behind us. And then, of course, we get on the straightaway, and they just drive away from us. I got to figure this out. See if I can adjust what I've been driving for improving this whole situation.
Stay high up there. You got room.
Gonna cut off Brendan Poole here because we got to run on the inside of Creed, get on the gas, We're right on Greg Galding as he starts to drive away purely off his power. Yeah, it was a good lap, but the problem is I can't do anything because we get on the straight and they just drive away with the better engines.
Careful, still there.
Ooh, got to get on the brakes hard. Don't want to cut off Brendan Poole that time. We'll have to give him the spot because I couldn't do anything there. How is he not driving past us? Oh, there he is.
Hold your line, got one inside.
Well, we rolled that one pretty well, and now we're up on the outside of Ryan Truex. Just trying to roll it more, like get on the brakes, but then let the car just grab and get around the turn.
That was a great lap.
And that's what happens when I do that, apparently. We're up into 13th place.
Right,
2 places out of where we originally qualified. Can we get there? I think so. Back in Greg Galding's sight, only 18% down on our tires, so that's pretty great. So we have to get on the brakes pretty hard to not run into Greg Galding. We'll catch him here. Oh, that's the thing, and that's what's going to help us. We've got lap traffic here. That's going to slow up other drivers and give us opportunities. We've got 3 wide coming out of 2 or 4. It was 4. I'm hoping I'll just get on the brakes a little bit later and get around Casey Kane. That's going to put us up into 12th place, and we're going to get a nice drive off around Justin Allgaier. Put us in 12th.
Stay on the bottom here.
Oh, 11th. Wow, we really had to get on the brakes there, but we did avoid contact with Josh Berry. And get back on it, and, 30 laps have gone by in the blink of an eye.
Got one outside now.
This has been an entertaining race so far because we're right in it. No one's just driven away. We're not in a bubble as we have been before, and that's a big deal for us.
All clear.
Just got to remember these other cars, they put all their points into, well, I shouldn't say all of them. Most of them put their points into Speedway and Super Speedway programs, so they're not reaping the benefits of their short track programs yet, and that's why we're kind of making the way around like we are. Anthony Alfredo's still leading this one. He drove his way up from 10th to 1st. We're in 10th now, or he was in 9th actually, because of I forget who took tires, but whoever it was that took tires and decided that was more important went back to the back of the pack for that. We've got Taylor Carpenter holding up Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ooh.
Careful,
little tight, but we'll make it right off the curb. How we doing on tires? Beautiful. And what a nice even wear between the front and rear on the right side. That's exactly what you want to see. We're not putting any extra pressure on any of the tires or anything, so that's going very nicely. Hanging out in the top 10, and the second caution, but the first caution where we'll pit flies. I am not going to repair any damage. I don't want to lose spots, and we don't. So here we go.
We're going green. Ready. Green flag. Got one peeking inside. Got one peeking inside.
I'm hoping what we've learned in the previous 30-plus laps is going to do well for us as we are on fresh stuff right now. Full tank of gas. And it does. We're in 9th place, and we're rolling corners, and we're getting back on it. We're not just holding the brake down until we can turn. Although Josh Berry putting in good work, rightfully so. He's on that inside line. I don't see why he wouldn't. We struggle on the outside a bit. We're able to kind of hold our own, but we're obviously in a much better spot if we're able to turn it in on the inside.
Still there.
63 in the tank. 85 left in the race. I don't know. I could have just stayed out, but no real reason to do that. We're in a good spot. There was no reason to repair the damage on the car. We're running just fine. It's not affecting us at all. And as soon as probably Greg Galding eventually... Oh, shoot. That was bad.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
I'll let them get in front of me because I'm just going to have to figure it out post that mistake. And I did. And I did. I dropped a spot, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, the
Stay
car
low.
under braking does turn left, which is good. But that also means I need to set that up a little better.
All right, clear
Yeah,
outside.
I'm slowing down
Car
more.
there on the inside.
That wasn't a great turn. We've done much better, is what I'm trying to tell you, folks. We're going to try to get back to
All
it
clear.
here.
Inside.
I'd like to not have Daniel Hemrick pass us, but apparently that's going to happen now. Obviously, long runs are king for us.
Careful. Still there.
I don't think I really have much of an opportunity to pass these cars. I just have to hang out with them and run the line and hope that I'm able to get a better drive off, get to a fender. But as you can see, when they drive off, it's insanely better than ours. I'm just able to brake later because I'm already going slower, and I'm able to kind of catch them in that perspective. But we're not able to do much more than what we are right now. Eventually, we just hope that,
Outside. Clear all around
well,
there.
lap cars play a role in it again, maybe, or something like that happens. But look, we don't even have the power to get in behind Hemrick to get around Custer. So Custer, unless he stays up there, which he kind of did. I was going to say, unless Custer stays up there, we have no shot. I guess the goal now is to get into the turn a lot faster than him and get a better drive off. And we do. And now we have the whole track, so we can be high and we can get on the brakes and then roll it low. Well, I screwed that up. You know what my intention was? It just did not come to fruition. Ooh, big hits. Big hits.
Car there on the inside. All clear. Hold your line. Got one inside. Bottom's clear.
I think I'm going to go ahead and just drive around for a little while here, middle of the race.
Inside.
See if I can't make any headway on these cars, and we'll be back with you when something happens. I don't know. We'll be back at some point. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my relationship with Tommy Joe Martins, but that's going to bring out a caution. I don't know what's going on with my relationship with Tommy Joe. He turned right up into us. I don't understand that, but we're going to pit. We're going to get repaired this time. We'll drop some spots. We lost 4 spots, but we're up in the top 6.
Coming to the green,
Look,
driver.
I have no
Are you
idea
ready?
why he was willing to wreck himself, but he turned up into me, and that's where we stand, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it, but
Hold your
he
line,
doesn't,
got
he
one
shows
inside.
completely fine relationship with us, and he did that, so I'm really
Got one peeking
confused.
inside.
See what I can do up here with the being in the top 10, being up in 7th. We've kind of learned how to roll it a lot. There's a couple cars that we were able to get around that are now up higher. Just or good pit stops in
Inside.
comparison to ours, I suppose. I don't think I've really upgraded my pit crew to the max ability, to be
Careful.
honest, and I probably
Still
could do
there.
that. Kenseth gonna jump to the inside, but Daniel
Careful,
Hemrick's
still
right
there.
there, and he was someone we were battling. Well, I guess we're not that far out of the position
Hold
we
your
were in
line, got one
earlier, so I
inside.
guess that makes sense. Oh, a lot of positivity for me then right here. Fresh tires, don't have to pit again.
Stay high up there.
Just doing the final run of this race.
Clear low there. Inside.
Trying to see what we've got for laps. 40 laps left. We do 3 laps a minute, so just over 10 minutes left of racing. Unless there's cautions, which will take more laps away. We're going to jump in behind
Still
Sheldon
there.
Creed and see if we can't start getting on the inside and rolling things like we were and taking some of these spots back, because now we're back in 10th and we've got Austin Hill trying to find a spot, and that's just not what I want.
Hold your line, got one inside. All clear.
The biggest problem is, again, it all comes down to drive off for us. Can't wait till we have a fully upgraded car, because this car with this setup will be amazing. Next race is our final race of the season. That'll be at Phoenix. And I don't know if we have a 5th place car with this setup and playing legendary difficulty going into Phoenix. I'm not sure. Ooh, Sheldon Creed screwed up. We'll jump to the inside, and a caution flies. Stupid. Well, nobody in front of us messed up because we're in 9th place like we were when we had just passed Sheldon Creed. Got 3 cars on pit road. Their days are over.
Low.
One of them, Jeffrey Earnhardt. One of them, Jeremiah Graham. Just the most unlucky season for that team.
Stay low, stay low.
We just hope that they get around those mechanical failures next year.
You're all clear.
And it
up
looks
top.
like Justin Haley
Car there on the outside.
is the car that is out of the race that brought out the last caution. Just 33 laps left in the race now as it is flying by. Austin Hill will get that inside on us, and we just don't have it in the engine for us to drive back around. So we're going to try to take this in the middle and pinch him down and get a better ride off. We couldn't. He's there. Just going to brake with him, get in behind him, and see if we can't get around him eventually again. It's a lot of work, especially once you get up to this point. You got to pick your battles. Here we go. Actually, he slid up the track a little bit, which helped us.
Still there.
But not enough. He's probably... Oh, we outbroke him there. See if we can keep it down. We can.
Clear high,
Perfect. We'll take 8th position back. As we start to work on Brendan Poole now again. With Brendan Poole being annoyed, we don't want to make that relationship worse. So we definitely want to be a little more cautious about our hard braking and not braking right into him. We either need lap cars or we need him to start driving, going high off there, but he's even staying low coming off the turn, so he's going to try to make a jump around Josh Berry. We're going to follow him if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to. I messed that up, so see if I can...
Hold your
Wow.
line, got one inside.
I slid him completely, even though we had very much... That's what I don't like about this game. I did not actually slide the tires. We barely pressed the gas.
Hold your line, stay
There are
high.
times where we do.
Inside.
Wow, we lost what would have been 2 spots. Maybe it will be 2 spots. And we've got
Still there inside.
Tommy Joe Martin's right on me, and he's hitting me. What is up with that? He hit me again. He is a rival, but it makes no sense. He's not labeled as a rival.
Got one peeking outside.
We were friends. I don't understand. I'm going to have to check that out after. I just checked last race, and we only have 1 rival. and one person annoyed with us, and none of that is Tommy Joe, so I'm very confused. But there he is. He's riding us around the turn now. Like, I didn't have to turn through that whole thing, and I got smoke coming off my tires, and I just got bumped again. I'm very confused by this, but we're going to go ahead and run into Sam Mayer, trying to avoid that wasn't intentional.
Still there?
Just trying to get away from Tommy Joe now. This is shocking. Sam Mayer, get out of my way so I can... Nope, it's not going to work, and Tommy Joe's going to come right back up on us. Is he going to hit us into the wall? He's hitting us. Yeah, you saw it. He is doing that, so okay. I thought I was going crazy when he wrecked us, or wrecked himself into the wall. And it wasn't. It was him just doing what he wanted to do. And he was willing to wreck himself to try to wreck us, and it didn't work out for him. Unless he's just aggressive. Now, I don't know. We'll see what he does with these other cars.
Still there?
Yeah, he's driving like a sociopath.
Careful. Still there. Car high. Careful there. Clear high, bud.
Get back on the gas as early as possible. We don't want to lose this group, because we've got potential, especially as the laps dwindle down and their tires get a little more worn out, that we have a chance.
Still there.
We can do something. As long as no more cautions fly in the next 23 laps, there's a possibility of a higher finish than 9th. There's also a possibility of a lower finish. Yeah, I did just do that to Tommy Joe, because if you're going to hate on me, I'm going to just hate on you back. That was stupid. That was dumb. And I ran right into Brendan Poole, who's annoyed with us, so he might be mad now.
Towers called a caution.
That was dumb.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Almost ready. Green, green, green.
Under 20 remaining in this one.
Got one down low now. Clear low.
And we've got Greg Galding in front of us, Ryan Ellis in front of us. Got a little loose coming off there. That's a first. I need to just pay more attention to my own turning than I do need to pay attention to what else is going on around the track. Well, Ellis drove in front of us there. I was already on the brakes. I wasn't going to slam harder on him. Little bump. They got to give you some leeway on short tracks, right? Ugh, Sammy Smith, I messed that up bad. I could have gotten to his inside, and I failed to. Although he wanted to go hard inside, he didn't, so that was interesting. But now we're in the line. Now we're in the line.
Still there?
Oh my goodness, I just realized I haven't been talking. You ever just zone out completely? Well, I hope you enjoyed that that couple laps where I was so not paying attention at all. That's hilarious. I don't even know how many laps I went. I was just totally in my own head right there. Yeah. We're not going anywhere, so that's why I stopped talking. We're not passing Sammy Smith or Ryan Ellis and them. We're sticking firmly in 6th place, which is awesome. I'd be so happy with a 6th place finish. We've got a pretty good short track team here. Well, I don't think of Phoenix as a short track, not like this at least. So because of that, Phoenix to me we're not good at. I mean, yeah, we did a good job in the championship in the truck series, but
10 to go.
I don't feel like that's going to happen for us in Xfinity in this next race at all. And we've got to try to get that top 15 finish to close out the season on a real positive note. We're also not going into the race with a momentum or anything, which is unfortunate as well. Leave a comment in the comments section if you want to see me run one season in Cup under another team. And with that other team, of course, we're not going to put the new Cup cars in, so you get one season with the original, what, 2021? Is it 2021 teams? I think 2021 or 2019? I can't remember. Anyway, though, you get the NASCAR Heat 5 teams in the Cup Series for one season as well. So, seriously, if you're at this point and you're listening and you're watching still and you're hearing this, leave a comment and let me know if you want me to jump into the Cup Series and run one season like I did in the Xfinity Series on another team. And just kind of like a salute to the original roster, because it's all going to change once I start my own team in the Cup Series. And I have the subscriber drivers, and then, of course, the vote is in. And they've all tallied up, and final vote said, I think it was about 60-40 or closer to 70-30, actually. The final vote was for us putting in the championship drivers. So it's going to be 20-plus championship drivers. And we're no repeats, so obviously. So we're going to be putting drivers going way back are going to be in this league. I know for sure Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon will be there. I put the list in the Discord. And then we also had a vote this last week and voted that whoa, that was weird. We voted that the newer drivers, if there's duplicate numbers, they're going to run numbers that they had earlier in their career. So Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott, I believe, have the same number. So Bill Elliott will run the number 9 car. Chase Elliott will run a different number that he had earlier in his career.
Car high, careful there.
I messed up here really bad. I was doing all right, and then, I don't know, I just messed up a couple turns. We've got 3 laps remaining in this one, and I'd love to just sneak out a top, or get into the top 5, top 4, I guess. If I can get inside of Malone here, we have an opportunity for it.
Careful.
I can get inside of Oliveira. That should pretty much solidify it.
Still there. White flag.
2 to go.
Right,
wow, that was almost terrible, but it actually worked out for us a little bit because Michael Chavez is blocking. So I think we might be able to do some good work going around the outside here. Looks like Gary Norton's stopping us, though, so I don't know what we're going to do. We're in 3rd place.
Still there. 1 more to go.
And I got to see what I can do with just 1 more lap to go.
Hold your line. Got 1 inside. Hold your line.
Oh, no. Greg Galding gets to the inside, puts us back in 3rd. I mean, 3rd place isn't bad, but it looks like we're going to lose 3rd to Austin Hill, who gets to the inside, sneaks that position. He stuck with us for a lot of that final stretch, and that's how he was able to stay on the inside and get a better finishing position than us. Widely move on his part. Top 5, Anthony Alfredo wins it. Greg Galding, Austin Hill, Tony Savoy, and Matt Kenseth. Top subscriber drivers, Bethel 20th, Ty Bergeen 22nd, Koss 23rd, Carpenter 24th, Norton 25th, Smith 26th, Malone 27th, Oliveira 28th, Schildhaus 29th, Chavez 30th, Egan 31st, Perez 32nd, Kane 33rd, Justin Haley, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Jeremiah Graham, all with DNFs. Fastest lap went to Anthony Alfredo, 20 flat. Most laps led Anthony Alfredo with a 112 out of 125. On the move, Sam Mayer from last to 9th. Tough break goes to Justin Haley from 2nd to 34th. Our battle for the final race of the season is to get that top 15. I just noticed that Alpha Prime isn't even in here. So it might be that he is our rival. He just doesn't show up in here. That's weird. Interesting. All right, well, I can't do anything about it now. In the next episode, we've got Phoenix Raceway, but folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.